this is Spiritual Integration. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Camille, where I talk about being an empowered empath, I talk about breath work, and I talk about energy and spirituality. Today, I wanted to tap a little bit into breath work and releasing DMT while practicing conscious breathing, while practicing these breathwork modalities. So a little background about DMT. I wanted to just give a quick definition, a basic definition. DMT is a tryptamine chemical within the psychedelic class. With breathwork, there are, a lot of research and studies around how this psychedelic identity chemical is within the human body, and it's present in the human blood, brain, and cerebral spinal fluid. And with this DMT chemical, with the reduction of oxygen levels induced by breath work, this may trigger and release the DMT as a safeguarding survival mechanism. I wanted to show a visual, which is this photo. My friend gave it to me. This basically defines DMT for me. When I really got into breath work and started practicing it day to day on my own, I continuously was reaching this higher state, this higher vibration, this more enlightened state of consciousness. And it's something I had never felt before. And so that is why I continue to do it. And the more I continue to do it, I did research on what these feelings were that I was having and experiencing and reaching these higher realms. And so DMT is a very euphoric and psychedelic experience. When we're in our breathwork session, we're coming basically out of the body and coming into soul. And when we come into soul, we really step out of that ego and we reach this more enlightenment state. And we basically are seeing above our physical body and tuning into that higher self, that higher consciousness. And through this DMT release, you really awaken to, we are all energy. We are all multidimensional beings. It really turned on for me that life is really precious and we're here as souls in this human incarnation to experience and manipulate our own energy. When we're born, we're very conditioned, right? We're conditioned by our external world, what's around us. As we grow from, ages 3 to 6 to 10 to 12, our brains are developing, we're learning how to mend and deal with energy. And also we're taking on a lot. So through the years, the older I have gotten, the more that I dive into these wellness practices, plant medicine, breath work, sound healing, you realize that we have had the power the whole time. We have had the power to say yes or no to what serves us, right? Being in the breathwork space now, the more that I reach this higher consciousness, this higher frequency, I get more creative, I feel less stress, I'm more in the present moment, I have less of an overactive mind. You realize that this DMT chemical that has been released, it's bringing a sense of freedom and stillness and inner peace. And these transformative and healing effects, they purge physical, emotional, mental toxicity and really helps us step into who we truly are, who we were meant here to be. All of our souls, each soul, we have a purpose to come down here on earth, and basically we have to recondition, redefine who we are by shedding all these programs, shedding all of these beliefs that we have put on ourselves through the years. That is why I wanted to express why this release of DMT, it takes you out of ego and dense energy and fear, and your soul is basically pulling you into the light, into this higher dimension, into this 5D consciousness. And the 3 years that I've been practicing breath work, it gets better every time. I connect more to my higher self. I'm seeing the light. I am connecting to my guides, connecting to these higher realms. And it's just a very beautiful inner knowing that we're not meant to suffer in this 3D world. We are meant to thrive and blossom and deconstruct these old beliefs and these trauma patterns that we have been faced with and have continued to suffer through. Breathwork is more than just a healing medicine. It's a cosmic psychedelic experience. Just through breathing, you realize that manipulating those oxygens and CO2 levels, our body reacts and we release this chemical. It's basically also called the spirit molecule. So it's turning on that third eye, it's awakening, it's opening us to more than just the physical, than just the 3D world that we've been living in. Just through breath, so much can turn on for people. They can have 5 to 10 years of therapy in one session, and it's just a fast track to healing. It's a fast track to a higher consciousness. It's a fast track to meeting with your higher self, meeting with your soul. And the more we connect with our soul, we stay on the right path. We put that path to the side that we thought was good for us, that we thought our ego wanted, that we thought was comfortable, and that we thought was the way. But the way shower from the soul takes us to this higher consciousness, takes us to these uncomfortable levels of what we never thought we were capable of. And that is what I'll leave is the more we step into feeling uncomfortable in these powerful shifts and practices that guide us to a higher timeline, guide us to a higher path, the more we'll be rewarded with miracles from the universe. The universe responds to these higher vibrational shifts that we let happen in our lives if we have the intention, if we have an open heart, and if we have the courage and confidence to say, this is the way. The uncomfortable and the unknown, it's a little scary for the ego, but when I step into the body, when I step into that DMT state through breathing, the light turns on. The light turns on, we look up to the sky, we see that there's so much more. The more we tap into the higher realms, we let our soul guide us and pull us through this dense portal into the light, into this higher consciousness, into the multidimensional realms and possibilities that we were here to know about. If you have any questions about breath work or more about DMT, what that chemical does or how to practice breath work to release that, I can help you out through practicing one-on-one with you. I offer one-on-one breathworks. If you want to email me, my email's on my website, and I just leave you with tap into breath and miracles will show up for your life. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one. Namaste. Bye.